Hey, 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 look what's going on, everybody. We got some TCC grading done. Ooh. And so we're going to go over the TCC returns. This catches us up with all of the express grades. And we're going to be focusing a little more on the bulk grades next. So if you've been waiting a long time for the bulk grades, I understand. But we're going to be hitting those pretty soon. Maybe in the next day or two. Just depends on when I get back to grading. And we're going to show off what we got here. You ready? All right, oops. Camera gonna fall over. How's it going, everyone? Welcome to the late night Pokey stream. So, we're only less than a minute in, and there's only about 22 people watching. Think we should go through it immediately? Maybe go through it immediately. Oh, actually, I tell you what we'll start with. I'm gonna open up a box of HoloLive for Mr. Stephen Chang. Let's get this done right away. All right. Mr. Stephen. Let's see. Hope you guys had a nice Sunday. Oh, this promo card pops out. Oh my gosh, it's him, TCC. Damn, mister, you've been busy. Yeah, I was pretty busy. Not as busy as I could have been. I took a little bit of time off in the day. You know, I woke up with the same killer headache today, unfortunately. But by the end of the day, it was finally gone. I think it was a stress headache. That's my suspicion. I was looking it up. It was an unusual type of headache. It's all the pain was in the back of my head. And usually I don't have headaches like that. Usually my headaches are like the front, and they usually like encompass my left eye. And so this one was like in the back of my head, and I was looking it up. I was like, oh, that might be related to work stress. TC, you forgot to bid again. Wait, what I forget to bid on? In the marketplace. Oh, I'm coming back. I'm going to go bid. Hey, mister, someone's trying to buy card of mine, Flareon poker card. Was not sure if I actually had one. Was wondering if you're able to check my bag. A Flareon, huh? We could probably check your bag. TikTok guide, did mailman deliver VMAX? There was no mail delivery today. Of course, it's Sunday. That also means there was no mail pickup. I got one guy asked me about shipping today, and the truth is, mailman didn't pick up for the last 3 days because of that big snowstorm. The FedEx guy also, no FedEx guy, no UPS guy, no USPS guy. So probably Monday, which is just around the corner. It's technically it's today for me. If you're in California, it's not quite Monday yet, but for me, it's 1 a.m. in the morning. Monday, I'm expecting all my packages to be picked up. They better be, or I'm going to be angry. I pay good money for those pickups. I don't, I guess. Well, maybe I do because I have no clue. I don't know how all that works. Pickups are free, I guess, but probably the government supplements it with taxes. I don't know how USPS works. They're supposed to be a business. But hopefully all the pickups are done Monday, and I've had all the packages all packed up just waiting to go because I always get my packages out on Saturdays, since Saturdays are the weekend. And I better get a big restock today, too, because I've been waiting for a whole bunch of cards to arrive. The FedEx guy said I had 5 boxes with him. So by Monday, probably it's 6 now. Wait, did we get a new member and I didn't see it? Mr. Julian Larry, Hobby Heads, what's up, man? Based and Pokey Pilled. Thanks for joining. I really appreciate it. No, I certainly do. And he says, hi from jail. Hope everyone's doing well. It says Fatzilla. What's up, Fatzilla? Nothing is free, mister. Yeah, exactly. So it's like, they make the money somewhere. Oh, my Lord. All right. So I had made a deal with my friend, Mr. Stephen Chang, that I would split a box of this with him, and he could pick the better of the 2 full arts. So let me guess, Stephen, you'll probably settle for the Dragon-made signature card. Wow, really nice. That box was pretty good, huh? So let's go ahead and get the rest of these open now. I was on your page waiting for you to go live, says Mr. Teddy Rigsby. Teddy! All right, we've got... Oh, nice. There were 2 full arts right away. Hey, that's that promo. It's the fireworks girl. Alex says, look at her tibbies. Alex, how could you? How could you say that? Okay, let's see what we got in here. Lucky artist. Oh my god. Actually, I guess it kind of makes sense. There is an artist. She's stacked. We got Necromancer Hollow. Here's Bunny Hollow. Oops. Why do people care for waifus so much? I don't know. Why do people care for Pokemon? Kind of a good question. Probably just human nature. Probably got to do with that. All that matters to me is what people are most willing to spend money on. That's it. My job is to understand that and to provide. There were 3 full arts in the box. That was a nice box. Look at that. It's her again. Whoop. Mister didn't know you collected Hololive. We have Hololive on the menu. Here's Kimono Girl and Bones Girl. Mishi Mishi. Oh my God. Here is the Silver Fox Lady. Okay, here's the Psychic Girl. Bionic Girl. Here's Sheep Girl and Poker Girl. And Silver Fox Girl. Yay! When was the last time your boy Russ was here? Where's Russ? He stopped by the other day. Yeah, he was here the other day. He told me hi. He said he was, I don't remember. He actually said something about his, attendance. Like he was trying to spend time with the family or something. Was that it? But it was not that long ago. It was like maybe a week ago. Yeah, he popped in and said hi. It's Mary. Hey, what's up, Mary? All right. Wow, man. So I already know Mr. Stephen Chang is going to have this graded. Give it a minute. Very nice. That is a very good pull, I imagine. Mary says, hey, what's up, mister? Oh, Mary, I'm so busy. Mary, when are you going to come down here and help? All right, there we go. We can write down QR on this too, probably. Mr. Stefan, if you throw QR into the QR channel, we can get the QR on this as well. Wow, man. Beautiful. All right, now, haha, the TCC returns. Doesn't that look nice? So Monday, which is today for me, I'm going to be shipping out Nogla about half of all his cards that he sent me because they're done grading. And then I have the other half of his order to work on. That's the other reason that card grading has been so slow, is just because actually the demand is really high thanks to like a $235 order Nogla placed. Sent payment for Ho-Oh. Oh, okay, let's put him over here. Actually, wait a second. I don't have to put him over there yet because I got this one right here. So you're going to get this one. Okay. And this one will stay on the table so people know it's for sale. Yellow, mister. How's it going, Pokey Lotto? All right, let's go through these TCC returns. First of all, one for me. So we fixed the Shelder poker card. The problem with it before is that there was only one L in the name. Now it's got 2 L's like it was always meant to. So this card's done. And then we got Anthony Rodriguez. He's got Sylveon 9. I'm sorry, man. It was just a little too off-center. Nicholas Dalziel. It's got one of the Hololive signature cards right here. TCC 10. So you're saying PSA 10. Here's Mario Quintana. He's got Shirakami Fubuki. By the way, look at the title. How do I say that? Roboko-san? Robocart? Roboko Art? Apparently that's what the card says. Here's, double Umbreons. Now, this took a while. I want to show you guys something. I've really been struggling with this. It's really just the Topps cards that do this. Let me show you. Look at that little smudge right there. What's up with that? I don't know if the label doesn't dry. I don't think it has anything to do with the label drying. I think it's just the pattern on how the machine vibrates. But look, it didn't affect this one. So weird. And these were sequential. 49. It says 493. This one says 494. So these are both to Mr. Raymond Still. But there's a little blur down there. I figured it's not over the name itself, so maybe it's not such a big deal. But it shows up in the same place, and this is an issue for the Topps cards. Top size slabs, I should say. Yeah, you'll notice it on some of the other Topps cards we have. But congratulations on the actual grade. Both of the Umbreons are in very good condition. The label not a 10. Yeah, I know. This one looks nice. but this one, it's got a little blur there. It's kind of very annoying. I almost cracked it out and fixed it, but I don't know. I figured maybe since we take a picture of it when it's done being graded, you know, that kind of goes into the database, the picture. Here's Tyler Matson. We got a few pre-orders done. How many did we got? So we moved 4 more pre-orders. They're all for Tyler Matson. He had a lot. He's got these double Whitneys. They're both 10s from Burst Impact. That would actually be Lost Thunder Japanese, actually. Here is a Ultra Prism from Burst Impact and a Lugia as well. Now, I handpicked these for him to grade. He told me he wanted 40 grades, and I picked out the very best ones to make sure that they would get 10s. I remember doing that. Of course, those were all in really good condition, and they did get 10s. Okay, now we have Mr. Hyun Kim pulled this Haunter. I had to give it a 9. I really wanted to give this a 10. I did. It's got sharp minty corners, and it's very pretty holographic. But you know what? I just couldn't because of the small amount of residue on the back. There is residue where it was sticking to the previous card. You could try to send this in to another company to see if maybe they would give you a 10, like a weak 10. But, you know, I thought it over for a long time, and it's like, it's a manufacturing defect. The stickiness is, and it does visually affect the card. And even though it's subtle, it's definitely there. We know it's there. And, yeah, so similar to having like one white dot in the bottom corner of a card, causing it to go from 10 to 9. That is what's going on with this card. Next up, we got Matt Cauley. Matt Cauley had been waiting a long time for this card. This is one of the clear cards from Top Series 2. It's the Bulbasaur. Oops, there's some residue on it. That's a little residue. If you just wipe it, it just comes right off, okay? And unfortunately, this is a 9. I graded this a while back when you first sent it out express. I think it was also the case that it had residue or something. No, this had a print line. I'm trying to remember. I can't remember perfectly because I did this like 2 weeks ago. I handed the grade out to it 2 weeks ago. We only encapsulated it today. So those Topps cards, guys, are really hard to get 10s on. Anytime you see a 10 Topps card, you got to appreciate it for what it is because, yeah, those are just so much harder to grade than it is maybe like a pack fresh, just printed Japanese card for Pokemon. Those are easy 10s a lot of the time. These are not. These are old, and they're very hard to grade 10. Okay, now we've got, oh my gosh, probably one of my favorite cards that I graded tonight was this Blastoise from the Green Poker set. And Mr. Hyun Kim got a 10 on that. Just like all the poker cards, it was very clean. And this has to be one of the best poker cards we've graded so far. Here's another Stephen Chang card. He's got Reliable Little Sister Katori. Look how long that message is. My God. I was tempted to have it spill into the second line of the label. And that graded 10. So that's one of the signature cards, but that's from Data Live. Okay. We got Brian Locke. He got a 10 on his class. Oh, right. So this was a live grade last night. Some of you guys probably didn't see it, though. I just wanted to show it off. He graded this live or instantly. So that got done. And oh, right. Also, Sergio Tolentino Hernandez got the Cynthia Ambition. So there were 2 live grades last night. They were both easy 10s. Here's Eric Lovato with Zacian VMAX Climax. This is the Character Secret Rare. Looks really nice. Another Stephen Chang card. So we graded this one a little while back, but there was an error in the label. It said 2021. Now it's been corrected to 2022. So here we are with Arceus V-Star 10. And yeah, he graded that as soon as Star Birth came out, and we didn't think to have it be 2022. Here's Cynthia's Aspiration. So you'll notice the 2 names are different. You can see the names being posted 2 different ways. Since PSA is going with Aspiration, I'm going to also copy them and go with Aspiration. So Sergio, you've got a Cynthia's Ambition, and then Eric Lovato's got a Cynthia's Aspiration. This card struggle. It's got a print line here, and a vertical print line. Now here's the deal. PSA, actually, they'll allow the print lines to go through, but it's also a bit off center. You can see it's a bit thinner here and a bit thicker there. So that being considered, the surface isn't perfect, and the off centering is enough that this really needs to be turned into a 9. So 9s do come out of the brand new sets as well. Derek Ortega, he got a 10 on his Mewtwo. Oh, it must be under the sleeve. Reverse Hollow Mewtwo. This was very close to turning into a 9. It's got a very light thingamabob down here. You can see it. So that almost turned it into a 9. Otherwise, it's basically clean. The surface is great. I think this one, yeah, this one had a QR code on it too. Very nice. Here's Joseph Posey with his Cluffa from the 25th anniversary, and it just looks amazing. The texturing on these 25th anniversary cards blows my mind. I'm like ready to offer to buy it from him because it looks so good. I really like those. Cesar Rodriguez, I can't speak. Cesar Rodriguez also has a 25th anniversary card. It's this Mewtwo. So these are my favorite cards right now. Just physically, they look insanely good. Those are really nice. We also had this Mew from the 25th anniversary, the Golden Mew. That was for Mario Quintana. Really lovely card. So look at these, man. Oh, we got to pull that Charizard. We really do. Here's Kip F. He pulled Terra from the Final Fantasy collection. Dude, Final Fantasy is such an easy grade because, I mean, it's really hard to... they just print them really, really well. Look at these corners. They're just perfect. And almost every Final Fantasy card is perfect. On occasion, you can find very slight off-centering, but really not that much. And then the biggest problem with the Final Fantasy cards is always you got to look very carefully for print lines. Because the holos can have print lines, but if you don't have a print line, you're almost guaranteed to grab a 10 on those. So because the centering's just rarely bad. I found one so far with the centering that was bad enough to drop it into a 9. But that's it, one. And we've graded a lot of Final Fantasy cards at this point. And then finally, this is for Stephen Chang. He gets a 10 on Ukami Mio. So lots and lots of cards graded here. Lots of good 10s. Let me grab all the Stephen Chang's. Did you see that card you pulled earlier, Stephen? That was a pretty cool card, right? We pulled you the Dragon Lady, but with a signature on it, huh? Was this Stefan? No, that was Hyun Kim. Hyun Kim with the Blastoise. Oops, that's really good. Reliable Little Sister, that was yours, right? Lots and lots of cards, and if you're just tuning in, I mentioned that I will probably be focusing on the backlog on... Oh, I thought I had another one for you. I'll probably be focusing on the backlog of bulk grades cards, right? Cards that were sent in at the cheapest price. So those are pretty backed up, and we're going to get a chunk of those done very soon. All right. Sweet. How nice. He would like the Fireworks Triple Rare from Holo that you just pulled right now. Yeah, definitely. Well, what you can do is you can contact me, and we can have a talk about that. Let's go ahead and get this started. Oh no, PayPal logged me out. Let's see, here we are. All right, we're in. What sealed box is worth buying? Word on the street is Mr. likes to blow minds. My mind is blown. Okay, here I am sending tax money over to my wife. And then we need to scroll before that. Irvin Nava was the last order yesterday night. So Bobby Toledo's the first order of tonight. Bobby Toledo. Hey, mister, still trying to get that Diane signature card. So give me 3 of the 7 deadly sins. That's right. You got it, man. We pulled a Diane signature card. It was like a month ago we pulled one. And I thought to myself, wow, this is probably going to be pretty popular when we pulled it. We pulled one about a month ago on the first order of 7 Deadly Sins that we had. So how many are going to be alone on Valentine's Day? Pathetic. They're not alone. They'll be here opening Pokies with me, TCC. When is Valentine's Day? It's February 7th. The CHR and CSR are sick. Hey, mister, can you let me know how many I have waiting for grading? I would not know that. I apologize. If you have some waiting for grading, you probably could look through your PayPal transactions and look at how many times you requested grading, and that would give you a clue. Okay, here's King, and what do we got here? What is this? Diane, Wielder of Gideon. Now, that's not the Diane signature card, though, but that's pretty cool, man. Take a look at that. Very nice. Bunch of nerds. Boop. Pokemon is greater than chocolate. So that goes to Bobby Toledo. Oh, Bobby, I'm now remembering that we need some more empty boxes for all these cards. We got too many cards, but I know where your bag is. Diane can wield my weapon. The sport card sacrifice worked. All right, we're going to go get more sports now. Pokemon is better than Fortnite every day. What? I don't know if you could say that. Are you excited for Brilliant Stars? I am. When it comes out at the end of the month, right? If I'm not mistaken. I think it'll be pretty popular. I know that Star Birth has been popular. Sergio Espinoza, 2 for the pack break. All right, yes, so we have a pack break. Let's start going through it. So this is Neo 1. And we got a number of names already. Here we are. Okay. The pack break. It looks like I need some more energy cards. Let me go get them. Running low on them energy cards. Did the box break activate last night? No, it's getting pretty close, though. There's still time to jump in. Let me show. This is the Ancient Origins box break. You can see it's pretty close. So we can finish it tonight. It's not impossible. Invest in Mew Oreo. Start the stream with signature card. I know. Give me a minute. Very nice. How do I store it? What are you talking about? So we're just getting some energy cards open. Now I'm getting some deck sleeves. We use deck sleeves on cards that people typically do not want to grade. There we go. Now, Sergio Espinosa. You're going in here. How do I store it without a child eating it? Talking about the Oreos? Can I use my express grade? Says Mr. Sunfan. Of course you can. Absolutely. Here we are. What the hell? Calm and relaxing music from Final Fantasy. Okay. Turn that up a little bit. We don't play a lot of Final Fantasy music, do we? Dontrell Davis, he says, pre-order, here is a slab away payment. Mr. Dontrell, you got it, Dontrell Davis. So he sent $15 for this. Well, I recognize this music. Must have heard it in another list. Okay, so I believe you should have 140.25. Yep, okay. Very good. We updated that. Bobby Toledo says, I would like a spot on the Neo-Japanese pack break. Okay, Bobby Toledo. I messaged you on Discord, and also is 15 enough for the fireworks girl. I would need a little bit of time to do research on it, okay? Bobby. So I will be able to get back to you after the stream. Toledo. Sweet. Bobby Toledo. I'd like a spot in the... since this is my first pack break, I will sacrifice a booster pack to RCS. Cut a pack of Fusion Strike. Wow. Okay, so Bobby's having me cut a pack of Fusion Strike. Does anyone have a Rainbow Charizard V Star? Okay, sounds good, mister. If I was really familiar with the card and its value, I'd probably just make you an offer on the spot, but I'm still pretty new to like the girl cards and all that, so I'm no good with them. All right, no problem. It was just a holo, reverse holo in there. Whew, not a big hit. Did anyone buy that PSA 10 Gym Heroes? Somebody in private message is trying to buy it from me. He said he'd like to buy the whole thing, and I told him the price would be $440. Okay, next up we've got Mr. Luis Calderon became a member in Pokestan. Joshua M. Russell says 2 live custom boosters and shipping. I have a bag. All right, so this is for Joshua M. Russell. You got it, Joshua. 1 and 2. Ah, Joshua, that's cold, man. I tell you what, Joshua, since you are the first order of the night, I will get you a free booster pack. Here is a Shiny Star V. That was the first live custom of the night. Oop, there we go. Boop. If all vintage Japanese theme decks are no rarity. They might be. Well, I know that the Gym Heroes one, I'm sorry, the Gym Challenge and Gym Heroes decks are no rarity. But that's probably why you're asking, because you noticed that. It's me. But also, we know no rarity in the base set starter decks. Those also are a thing. So Joshua and Russell would like to be shipped. Let's go find you back, Joshua. TCG Republic is a bit inflated. We're looking for Joshua M. Russell. Oh, here he is. Yay! Oops. Hail Pokeston. Oh my god. Picture! Is that what that's meant to say? All right, Joshua, I have your address right here. Pretty small package, so we will go ahead and use the lighter shipping. Print. I also want to grade the firework grill. Good. Okay. After Joshua and Russell, we have Sam and Janelle. Can I get 4 of the Star Birth? I am worried I screwed up my QR timestamp on my regular grading for my alternative art, Espeon. I provided the link in the timestamp Discord, and above the link wrote the time in the stream. Did I do it right? So, I mean, that could work. It would be better if you actually went into that time, that point in the stream, and then simply click the share button that YouTube offers you. And then you'll notice there's a little checkbox that says share at this time or something like that. You click that box, it generates a specific time link for that particular moment. That's the best way to share the QR code for the grading, okay? But, you know, I can work with you when you just tell me what time it starts and a link to that correct stream. So I could do either, but it's just a little faster when you share the exact time, the link that is the exact time. All right, so he says, I have a bag. Are you excited for Pokemon Go TCG? Maybe. I'm always excited for a new card set. I want to see what the cards actually look like. Like, do you think they're going to be like the Pokemon Rumble or whatever it was called? Will they be like 3D? You know what I mean? Will it be computer graphics? So I'm curious what they'll actually do. But yeah, I'm excited. I think it's a great idea, by the way. Here's Arceus. Ooh, we got Arceus. I told my wife about the Naked Misty. She got hyped. Hype! And, oh, look at this Charizard. Is your XY breakpoint from a booster box? The XY breakpoint, it is, I believe, but there is only about half a box of it left, so it's nearly gone. Do you keep a lookout for new Y. Schwartz sets as well, mister? New Y. Schwartz sets. Yeah. Sam and Janelle. My brain's trying to multitask already. That's what this job is. It's definitely a multitasking job. I know where your bag is, Sam and Janelle. It's right here. MetaZoo at Walmart. Do you keep a lookout for the police? For the Popo? Why would I be looking out for the police? All right, there we go. Dylan Blake. 5 poker cards. Is there free shipment still in the Discord? I'm afraid not. There's no more. Free shipping ended a couple months ago. I was getting wiped out by free shipping. It was costing me like $500 every couple days. I'd say probably about 4 days, $500. 1, 2, he said 5? 3, 4. And 5. All right, very nice. A lot of silver cards in that round. Sweet. Oh, it's Entei. Very nice, man. Here's Noctowl. Here is it Blossom? Blossom. Here's Venomoth. That's from the green deck. And here's Shuckle. Damn, he picked up a Shuckle, man. That's the best one. So that's for Dylan Blake. Got to make sure the Popo ain't following me. They know I deal pokey drugs. Metazoo at Walmart. Wow. Here we are. What's up, Mr. Tyler? Wish that I could sleep normally because I have things to do. Hope everyone gets big hits. How many more grades before I'm good to ship? You have about, I want to say about 10 cards left. Might be less than that. So you're really close, actually. And the next round of grading I was actually going to target your cards in particular and try to get maybe all of the pre-orders done. And when they're done, you want me to just immediately ship them? Is your address the same? We got $5 donation. This is D-Mel's. Any updates on Metazoo TCC crossover? Oh, yeah, we have a big crossover. But says, Mr. The police would actually be pretty suspicious of your bag purchases. I bet they would. If they could catch on to my receipts, they'd be like, why is he buying so many sandwich bags? They'd be like, that doesn't seem right. Rented girlfriend set. Yes. Next up, we got Brooke Bellinger. 3 blue sky streams. All right. He says, let's snipe a Ray Ray. I agree. There's a Rayquaza. Love this set. Yeah, I stocked up on a lot of these blue sky streams because I'm actually a fan. Steep. Hopefully Eevee Heroes arrives in the mail today. TCT grading to the moon. Here's Metacam. We're about to find out how difficult it is to source a maker of the slabs here in the USA. Hopefully it's easy. I came to Ruffle Feathers and talked about Metazoo, but you all had it covered. Good. Besides this Metazoo talk, anyone buy me bulk? What? Charizard alternative art from Starbirth, 10, almost selling at $400. Yeah, I noticed that. I saw it in auction. I want to point out, we had 2 guys, it might have been 3 guys now, pull that Charizard. And it has graded 10 with TCC each time. So they got lucky. They got some good pulls. Brooks Bellinger. Ooh. Mr. Brooks. See if we can find you. That's pretty expensive in my opinion, though, but that always happens with the brand new cards. The brand new cards always go for a lot of money for some reason. I finally pulled the full art Pokemon Center Lady. Yay! Oh, Brooks. Here it is, Brooke Bellinger. I just want Metazoo cards. Here we are. I can literally copy Metazoo and won't get sued. You can make a set with the same characters. That's Metazoo lame AF. Don't worry, Alex. Mister will never go for it. Metazoo collection went to the moon. Unfortunately, I'm still on Earth. Yeah, they don't actually create their own characters. They're just actually taking already existing ones. Next up, we got Andrew Calloway. It's very different from like Yu-Gi-Oh!, which makes original characters, Final Fantasy, which makes original characters, Dragon Ball Z, which makes original characters, Pokemon especially, which makes original characters. All these companies create original characters, and Metazoo, I think, was thrown together very quickly because the owner realized, well, we don't have to design anything. We could just take characters that already exist. And I guess that's smart from like a financial point of view, but as a collector, I don't know if I like that. Andrew Calloway says 3 VMAX Climax. Pull me that Umbreon VMAX. Well, mister, we're still sold out of VMAX Climax, but guess what? I actually do have 3 packs. So you're going to get them. But they are off the menu, okay? We're sold out of these. Mr. Andrew. I just made a Metazoo character, TCC merchant. For Kip F's Terra, shouldn't it be full art, not hollow? You know, I see what you're saying. Yeah, technically it's a full art, isn't it? My wife actually made the label for that, and she was probably basing that off of something that she read. But it is a full art, but you could also argue it's a holographic card, like the actual material is a holographic material, whereas sometimes full art refers to texturing. It's interesting because a lot of this lingo, it's sort of like, you know, there's no hard rules on what you have to call it, but you're right. The card is technically considered a full art because it doesn't have that box down there. But the material, it's a holographic material. So, yeah, I don't know. That's a good question. Tyler, he showed at the beginning of the stream. It's weird, but there is a difference between full art and hollow. Let me look it up real fast. I want to know what PSA is doing because if PSA does full art on the label, maybe we'll fix it. All right, let's try and find a full art. Okay, here we go. You know what, Tammy? It does look like PSA calls it a full art, so maybe we will go ahead and re-encapsulate that with a different label. Yeah, she probably chose the term holographic because the card is technically holographic, but full art refers to the art design, sort of like the, you know what I mean? Like it's holographic in both cases. I see what you're saying. So we'll take a look into that for sure. It's tough, actually. We run into issues like this all the time. Like, how should the format of the label be? That's a label formatting issue. At least Weiss gets rights for the anime, so you can battle with waifus from your favorite anime with another waifu from a different anime. Yeah, that's pretty neat. No worries, perfectly fine. Does anyone know how many spots are in the pack break? So there's a 10-pack spot, right? Pretty sure it's 10. Yeah, 10. Mister, I've looked through all of my PayPal. I have 5 orders on grading, but I think I counted 8. I only have 2 cards so far, and I'm wanting to upgrade to Express. All of them? Oh, that's why you were asking the question then. Okay. So you're thinking you might have 5 cards out. Well, if you place an Express upgrade for 5 cards, and I only find 4, I would do a refund for you. If I found 6, I could tell you that you had 6, and then you can adjust it, okay? The snow put us behind 80,000 at work. They had me come in and the computers went down. Oh, no. Here goes. So this is for Andrew Calloway, correct? Andrew Calloway, are you ready? Here's Sylveon. I think this music needs to be more hype. I'm basically a workaholic and have work adult schedule. Mister, what your take on investing in metaverse, real estate, NFTs? So my official opinion when it comes to investing is, so from my point of view, there's a sort of like debate that goes on between what class of assets you should own. Like, oh, you should do this, you should do that, right? And Kendra, my official opinion is you should always be invested in whatever made the most money. That's it. So it's whatever makes the most money. That is the best asset. And if you were smart, you would just own that. Last year in the stock market, for example, the best performing asset, did you know, was the GameStop stock. So that was the biggest change in price. Of course, you would have had to know that that was all going to go down and invest early to really benefit from it, right? So like if you bought in at the initial peak when the GameStop meme stock was shooting up and then it fell back down, you actually lost money. So you just have to be in at the right times. It's kind of the same way with crypto. Like everyone in crypto experienced this really large increase in the value of their money because they bought in early. Should you buy it right now? I don't know. That is much harder to say. Just like it was hard to say back then, which is why it was so underpriced. All right, let me change this music before I die. Let's see. What was that C418 album we had going on? I actually kind of like that. Excursions. All right. I like that a lot. We're going to play that. Made some money in crypto. Metaverse is hot. Thinking of jumping in. Yeah, for me personally, I'm probably going to avoid metaverse stuff. I will probably continue to focus on card collecting. I'm extremely good at understanding card collecting at this point. So it's like, there's guys who do nothing but real estate. Well, that doesn't mean real estate makes the most money, but for them, maybe it does because they've gotten so good at it. So if you want to get really good at something, that also helps, right? I've gotten very good at understanding cards. Like I just understand them. Andrew Calloway. Let's find your bag, Andrew. Let's see. It's almost 2 a.m. I have to be up at 9. Why is sleep so difficult? I have trouble too sometimes. I had a nightmare yesterday night. Did you know that? Yeah, I had a nightmare. This weird nightmare that there was this girl on top of what do you call those? A skyscraper. And then she fell. And when she fell, we were supposed to like locate her to save her life or something like that. We couldn't find her. She had disappeared. And then I found her like underneath a bed. And she had been hiding because she was like upset because she hurt her arm. And then in the dream, her arm was all like gross and black. It was all gangrenous. And then the nightmare proceeds. A doctor takes a butcher knife and chops the dead arm off. And that's when I wake up. So it was really gross. Have no clue what it means. Nicholas Richardson, 5 Evolving Skies. Evolving Skies. Who was this girl, Mary? Nobody I know. It was just a faceless girl. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've worked my fair share of Sundays, and I'm not going to lie, I'm grateful for having Sundays off. Nicholas, Mr. in the movie, 72 hours. Sounds kinky. It was not kinky. It was definitely a nightmare. Gentu says, howdy, howdy. There was a really horrible feeling of dread. Like, oh no, she's got a gangrenous arm that needs to be chopped off. So it was a pretty bad feeling. Sundays are for family time barbecue. But that was just a dream. Anyone tuning in? Wow, that's a really off-center go lurk that you got. Ooh. All right, here we are. Mister, which arm did she lose? I guess it would have been the left arm. And, a lot of the times your dreams are sort of like your brain telling you something subconsciously. I think the feeling in the dream was because she didn't seek out help immediately after she fell and injured her arm. So the idea in the dream was that she had injured her arm and she avoided seeking help for it. And that's how it turned gangrenous. Well, the concept in the dream was that was a huge mistake for her to wait so long. So it's kind of almost like a procrastination dream. Don't procrastinate. I think that was what my brain was telling me. Here's Golduck. All right, and shopping center. Nicholas Richardson. Mister, my days off are now Friday and Sunday. Friday and Sunday. Isn't that the worst when you have like 2 off days, but they're not consecutive? Oh, Mr. Nicholas Richardson. Let's find your bag. Don't forget you had to save her. Yeah, that was actually a part of the dream as well. So my character in the dream was extremely stressed out because she couldn't be located. And because she couldn't be located, she couldn't get help. And then when she was located, it was almost like too late, kind of. You know what I mean? So I think it was like a procrastination nightmare. Next up, we got Michael Cusick. He says 6 Hololive. 6 Hololive. Oh, that's right. We got Hololive right over here. Ooh, you got to see Jackass Forever. I want to. I watched the other 2 movies when I was younger, of course, when they came out. And I thought they were enjoyable, and I'd love to see the next one. All right. Let's see what we got. Why are you obliged to save her? You know how dreams are. There's no rules to dreams. Maybe the girl was some sort of... maybe she was some sort of... what's the word? Maybe she was like symbolizing work I have to get done. Who knows? Work that I had to get done. Ooh. Feel like you're not the type to procrastinate on anything. I procrastinate here and there. Actually, I procrastinate on things that I can procrastinate on in order to work on things that are more pressing. So that's what my life is like right now. It's like, oh man, I haven't done the trash in like a couple days. Stuff like that. Do you have slabs for sale? Maybe in the Discord. I never sell slabs. What are you talking about, mister? I especially don't even sell these ones that are right here on the table. All right, Michael Cusick. Here's... Oh, look, Kimono Girl. Mr. Tape a Hololive card beside your bed for good dreams. Oh my God, you're too funny. And she wasn't like a cute girl or anything. It was more like somebody I was responsible for. So that was, and then, something went wrong and I was responsible for fixing it and it didn't get done fast enough. And then, she's like on the chopping block with the doctor. The doctor had a big butcher knife. That was the dream. I was like, oh my God. The Ho-Oh for 30 is not bad. I've sold a couple of them. I think there's about 2 left, that one and another one. The Booba Girl, holy. They say if you eat sweets before sleep, you get nightmares. I haven't had any sweets in a little while. Oh my God. We're just going to include this one. And Sports Girl. No full arts in there. Mr. Michael Cusick. I'm sorry, man. Oh. All right. Maybe it was telling you about your past or family relationships. Yeah, I don't really know if that would be the case. I didn't have any siblings that had any major injuries like that before. Of course, I was the oldest brother, so I very, very, very often had the job of responsibility in the family, you know, I was constantly having to watch over brothers and sisters. So, I mean, maybe that's related to like my personality type or something like that. Sure. Michael Cusick. All right. Boop. Taven Richardson. 2 in the box break. You got it, Taven. I heard that if you hold in a fart when you go to sleep, it turns into a nightmare. I know it. That's why Mary has so many nightmares. Tavon Richardson. Yeah, it was a pretty weird dream. It started out like at night, and there was like a spotlight on the top of the building, and whatever, the faceless girl is up there, and she jumps. So for whatever reason, she's, you know, committing self-destruct. And we're expecting a dead body at the bottom of the building, and you can't find it. It's just disappeared. So you can't find her. And so there was like all this weird stress in it. It was a very stressful dream. John, and that was yesterday. John Gumia, he says, "What's up, mister? Let me just get 15 for the slab away." You got it, John. Let's see. John Gumia. And you will end up with 75, 76.5. Oop. Make sure I type in the right number. There we go. Sweet. Next up, we have Dungley. He says, PSA 9, Black Star, Ho-Oh. Okay. Oops. You got it, mister. I'm going to bed listening to Mister tell a bedtime story about Pokemon cards. What's up, mister? It's been a minute. I'm finally back. How's it going, man? I had a dream where my cover was blown and the guy started strangling me. And when I woke up, I actually felt pressure on my throat. That's because your brain and your body have a pretty close connection to each other. Just like if you could imagine biting into a lemon, you can even cause yourself to salivate. Pretty interesting, right? Or if you think about pretty girls, you can make your pee-pee hard. All right, there we are. How nice. Whoop. Now we have Sergio Tolentino Hernandez. He says, ship my bag and my slab. You got it. Let's find your bag and your slab. We'll start there. Found you on TikTok. I had to subscribe to you on YouTube. Why, thank you, mister. I'm glad you enjoyed the TikTok. I post over here every night we go live, all 7 days of the week. Oh no, I'm salivating in bed. Thanks. Have you heard about the Russian sleep experiment? They put you to sleep and then you wake up as a sleeper cell agent? I knew it. He's a Russian asset. All right. How heavy is this? Oh, that's quite heavy. Well, you got a slab too, huh? You know what? We're going to go with the more expensive shipping. That's what we're going to do. So a little worried because I'm almost out of shipping supplies for the bags of this size. I ordered more, so hopefully they arrive quickly, but they typically do not. Take the hollows out of it if it's so heavy. Is this Sergio I'm talking to? I'm going to take a few out if you're going to let me, because that will actually make the shipping easier either way. You are going to end up with priority mail shipping, though. I already printed the label. All right, cool. I opened 4 Chilling Rain packs, got 2 hits out of 4 packs. Yes, but did you get the golden Snorlax? That's what really matters. Gotta get the golden Snorlax, mister. All right, we're done with that. Now we have Thomas Yonan. He says 2 live customs. Thomas Yonan. You ready, Thomas? 1, that's Groudon, and 2. Ah, man, it's so hard to get a pull in the live customs. Sometimes you pull all around the hits. Mr. Thomas, let me grab your bag. Here's Thomas Yonan. I'm sorry, man. So hard to time these. People named Sergio are uncommon in real life, but common in your streams. We attract a lot of Sergios. Anthony Rodriguez, regular grade my Misty's Tears, also grade one of my 3 Charizards. So Anthony Rodriguez would like me to do some grading. All right, let's do it. Have you ever pulled Rainbow Pikachu? Yeah, we pulled him a couple times. He's a hard pull, too. He's hard to find. So you want one of these Charizards, huh? They look pretty identical. Let's go with that one right there. And there's the Misty's Tears. You had this Corviknight. This Corviknight should be prioritized over the Charizard, by the way. I don't know if these guys are very good. But yeah, I mean, we could do the Charizards if you want, though. In Jackass Forever, they fire underwater into an upside-down bowl to catch the gas. There's a torch hooked up to the bowl. It legit explodes. Oh, my God. Guess you have to find happiness later. Have you ever graded a card 10? Never. Let me go grab some more of these card graders. I'll be right back. I kind of ran out. All right. For Anthony Rodriguez. I went to an all-Mexican school, a lot of Sergios and Jose's and Juans and Carlos and Edgars. Yeah, we have some popular names over here too, like Chris, Josh. Get names that get used over and over again. Kyle. You're like, everyone's named Michael. Everyone's named Michael. Oops. There we go. I hear Muhammad's a pretty popular name. There we go. Sweet. Anthony says, if you see this, it's fine. Do the Corviknight, he says. Let's do the Corviknight. So you could do the Charizard as well in the future, anytime you want. You could grade all three of the Charizards, because I suspect he's a decent card to be grading. But yes, I'm recommending the Corviknight switch, because Corviknight is considered a more rare card. He's harder to pull than the Charizard. Charizard's going to be a lot more common, because each box contains, typically on average, a Charizard, whereas Corviknight will not show up each box. He will show up once every like 20 boxes, you know, because he'll be like 1 out of 20. I don't know how many character arts there are. I know there's a lot of them, though. And here it is. You got the taxi driver having a little drink, drinking his BAM or whatever it's called. Whatever the funniest energy drink you can imagine is. And we'll slide this in here. I think that's a smart move. Now, I think, again, the Charizard would have been a fine pick, but this is technically a better one. More valuable. Who will be your Valentine? Who wants to be my Valentine? Who's to say that I have to pick one of you guys? You're supposed to pick me. Alberto Gill. I want chocolates, by the way. Alberto Gill says, hey, mister, 3 of the poker cards. He's drinking White Claws. All right, so we got win. I choose you. I choose you, Pikachu. How does the instant grading work? I put up a little card that says grading in progress, and then I walk out of this room and I go grade your card and come back with the card graded. So it's literally instant. The moment I run into the payment, I immediately go grade your card. All right, this is for Alberto. Goldeen. Oh, Psyduck's pretty good. And Butterfree. Yeah, the Psyduck's a decent pull. That's the artwork that they use for Misty's Golduck in the Gym Heroes collection. Alberto, let's find your bag. Oh, what's up, Mr. Feed Me? How's it going? So we were talking about me buying your slabs. What was your... I can't remember the name. Was Feed Me your actual nickname in the box? I don't remember what your nickname was. And then I got to find out how I send the money over to you. Next up, we got Sergio Espinoza. He says 2 shiny stars. 2 shiny stars. Okay, give me a minute. How long does it take for you to grade? Well, if we're doing it live, I've managed to grade a card in about 7 minutes. That doesn't mean that's how long it'll take every time. It could take much longer than that. Is my dad here? Yeah, it could take longer than that. Let's say, I think in a worst case scenario, let's say there's a typo on the label and I decide it needs to be re-encapsulated. So that would take a while because we'd have to break it out of the out of a slab and then reprint the label and all that. So, but yeah, it takes about 7 minutes, I'd say. On average, maybe about 7 to 10. All right. Instant grading's a lot of fun. I like doing it. My dad went to grab a smoke. Aw. Okay, 2 poker cards. 2 shiny star, 2 poker cards. 2 poker cards. Gotta poke them all. It's the same. Oops. It's the same as my Discord name. 1 and 2. Can you be my new dad? All right. What do we got? Oh! Typhlosion and Espeon. Oh, no. Mike's side's been trying to get this Espeon. You stole it from him. It was his precious. Still waiting on my packs, says Anthony Rodriguez. Oh, did you order packs as well? No, you must be talking about another order you placed later. Okay. My dad got Metazoo and came back. Sneep. Mr. Is Java or Python better to learn first? I learned Python first and then Java, but looking back on it, I don't think it really matters. It's more about, when you're first learning computer science, it's more about learning what programming actually is, like how it all works, the concept of it. But if you're past that point, I guess the next question would be like, what kind of job are you trying to get? I'd probably learn Java, in my opinion. I'd say Java is more valuable right now, but I could be wrong. I haven't had to do any like coding or anything like that in a long time. I got a job on YouTube, so I'm a YouTuber, and that doesn't require any coding skill. Dude. All you got to do is talk like you have a combined IQ of 15, and then you'll do good on YouTube. You should understand the logic of programming languages first. Yeah, so if you're just talking about, figuring out coding, you got to understand like structures and stuff like that. Doop. Data structures. Morning from the UK. Born in the UK. That's not how the song goes. Mister, are you going to any conventions? No, somebody asked me this before, and honestly, it's a little bit of a waste of my time. I do much better contacting you guys here than going to a convention, hauling all that stuff around, needing a plane trip, and all that other stuff. So I won't be showing up at any conventions. Maybe like in the future, I don't know. Maybe if I reach a point where I don't need to be at home. Here we are. Mr. Sergio, you're going deep, man. Now we got Stephen Chang. He says, here for the gamer girl. He wants the QR to be on the Demon Maid signature. Yep, I already set it up for that. I want to buy Firework Girl. Okay, yeah, let's do it. Why not? You sound like you really want it, and I will just help you out by giving you this card. Since you are express grading it. All right, so we're going to have Mr. Steffen's going to express grade this card right here. Mr. Let's have a quiet convention with our inside voices. I never understand the point of conventions now that we have the internet. Well, conventions are cool because people have something to go to. You know what I mean? Like, you want to have something fun to go out to. But for me, it would be a really long trip, and it would be really expensive in a way. Like, every day that I miss out on my nighttime stream would be very expensive. That would be a very expensive use of my time. All right, there we go. Yeah, so like, let's imagine there's a convention in Texas or something like that, right? Well, if I had to fly down to Texas and I had to be there for 2 days and I miss, let's say, 2 streams, that's actually pretty expensive for me to miss 2 streams. Unless I'm selling crazy amounts of cards at this convention, which I don't think I would be. Mister, you should do ASMR. Picky! How much you get paid a night? $100. Morg says if you missed a stream, have a 24-hour stream the next day. Oh, yeah, easy mode, right? I'll just go sicko mode, man. I always assumed convention was just an excuse for an expensive holiday to a Vegas on company money. You can stay at my house and stream from my house with all the new bags. I would love to go to a Pokemon convention where people are selling slabs or trading. All right. So we just helped Stephen Chang. Now we have Joseph Sparmbleck. He wants 7 Starbirth and 2 poker cards. You got it, man. Just have your wife do the stream. She's got her whole own job. She actually is, she's really stressed out herself. She's been given a new responsibility. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. She keeps talking to me about wanting to quit and just work with me because, and I told her, I mean, like, you could, but I couldn't replace your income. She now has to be like a team leader for a thing that's being coded, and she does not like that kind of role at all. She's more like a, she's more of a shy guy type of person, so she doesn't like that. And you know, I can understand that too. Like, it's all this extra responsibility to be like a manager, but it's not even like being a manager. She has to like lead a project, and so she's in charge of a bunch of people, and she doesn't want it. Hey, mister, this is going to sound crazy, but would you ever consider selling mystery slabs? That's not crazy. There's people online that do that. To tell you the truth, I don't really need to. We can put mystery slabs into the live customs right now. So in a way, I already do. A silent killer. Okay, 2 poker cards as well. Holy cow. Poker cards to the moon, huh? So anyways, she's not used to having to do that, and she's known that she could do that, right? Like, it's not like she hasn't had the option to lead projects, because that's what all of the, it's kind of like level 3 engineers. It's like, she's level 2, and level 3 is called like an architect or something like that. And they're actually in charge of designing the product and then telling the other coders what they're going to code. So it's almost like her work is pressuring her into a promotion that she doesn't actually want. And she doesn't know how to tell her managers that she doesn't want that because it will look bad. Arbok and Steelix, you got 2 snakies. Hiss. So she's starting that today, Monday, and she's very stressed out about it. I told her to give it a try and see, you know, I told her don't change any of your behaviors or anything, just give it a try. But I don't know. I don't know how it'll work out for her. She's like, I want the opposite of that. I want fewer responsibilities. Instead, they're like, here, have some more responsibilities. That's what they did to me at Pepsi and told me to sick it up. Well, it's because, you know, the management and the owners of the company all want you to become a more valuable asset to them. It's hard to find people who can manage teams. And so I understand that. I understand they're willing to pay more too, but there is a point where it's like, you either like that kind of work or you don't like that work. And I just don't see how she could like that work. It's not her personality type. She's never liked, it's a typical like software engineer personality type. You know, you don't want to talk to a group of people all the time. And she already has to talk to groups of people, but never as like a manager leader. Now it's going to be like manager leader. And it's, I don't know. So I feel kind of bad for her, but I told her to give it a try. And if she really doesn't like it, to just tell her managers. But I don't know if she's even able to do that because she's very bad at turning people down. You know, if it was me, I'd be like, I don't want to do that. I'd be like, why are you trying to make me do that? But that's how I am. That's my personality type, to be able to stand up and tell. And that's probably why I would be well suited for a job like that, because I don't mind the conflict and the agitation and all that. Joseph Sparmbleck. So the irony is that I'm more capable of turning down my managers, but that's why I'd make a good team lead, because I don't really care. What's this? Here we are. I found your bag right away. The belt will show fierce to the workplace. What? Do you have the new set pre-ordered? Do I? Maybe. Next up, we got Derek Johnson. He says, I have a bag, 2 live customs, and 5 evolving skies, and 5 vivid. Okay, so 5 vivid. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here is, 5 evolving skies. Mister, you're team leader of TCC Corp. I know. And 2 live customs. Here we go. 1. Oh, you made it onto the Neo Destiny pack break. Derek Johnson. Three spots are filled. Mr. Be the captain of our hearts. Aw. Don't go breaking our hearts. Do 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 do. I don't remember how the lyrics to this music goes. He did it! That's right. So what happens is this gets reset. There it goes. Now, that's up to 3 spots, I believe. Boop. When that reaches 10, we then open the pack. I was in a similar situation when I was in school. I was appointed the stage manager for a concert because no one else wants it. What's worse is I'm not getting paid. That's how it works. College sports are like that, right? They don't want to pay you, or they want to pay you very little. Thought he ordered 2 live customs. Oh, the second live custom is... Zoop! Oh, you're right, mister. I'm sorry. My bad. My B. Oops. Oopies. That was only 1 live custom. I got distracted by the fact that that poll had so much extra jobs for me to do. I think being dependent on other people doing work for your evaluation as an employee is very stressful. Definitely. Yeah, I imagine that would be very stressful. So I don't know what to tell her because, you know, if she's really stressed out, the truth is she probably could quit her job and I could probably just support both of us. She was really talking about wanting to quit. But, you know, we would lose out on her income and that would be too bad because we could build up a better retirement if she keeps working. But I don't know. It's a weird thing, isn't it? I like the idea of having like somebody, like being in a relationship where my partner doesn't have to work. I think if all dudes were like super wealthy, like let's be honest, we would just tell our girlfriends, yeah, you don't gotta work, I'm a millionaire. You know what I mean? I think a lot of guys tell their girlfriend, you know, go get a job because you have to. Now, if she's got something she's really into, like maybe she's got this hobby she likes to work on and she finds a job for it, that's a little bit different. She's just doing what she wants to do. But, you know, if she's working just to make money, you're like, oh, that's too bad. You know what I mean? I'd tell that to my 5 gilfs. Some states you need 2 incomes. Here's Nuzleaf. Yeah, exactly. Having to do it out of need versus doing it out of just because it's what you like to do. Here's Charizard. Oh. I think if everyone could like choose their career, we would all have very different lives, you know? Because a lot of us just go after the career that makes us the money that we need to live the life that we want. And then, you know, we use our free time to do what we want to do after the work is done. So, and that's just a harsh reality of life. Work is toil and it's not always what you want to do. And you just get it done so you can clock out and go work on something you do want to do, like playing video games maybe. But, you know, if you could do exactly the job you wanted all the time, there'd probably be a lot more musicians. There'd be a lot more video game streamers, maybe. There would be people who are, I don't know, food taste testers of ice cream or something like that. Who knows what everyone would choose. But, yeah, those jobs just don't pay as much, do they? And then the high-paying jobs typically are jobs that people either can't do because they're not skilled enough or they don't want to do because it's not that fun. Derek Johnson. Where's Derek? Let's find his bag. Here we are. That's the harsh reality of life. Ooh. People used to want to get rich, but in 2022, I think people would rather claim more of their time back than make a ton of money. Not me. I like working a lot. So I don't always identify with that subject that way, but maybe that's just because I'm like a guy. I always wonder if maybe that's like a guy thing, you know? Like, oh, you're a good soldier. Go out and make money. And, you know, but I feel like the girls I've known in life, they're not like that. They're like, oh, work-life balance and stuff like that. Jordan Natividad, he says 2 box breaks. You got it, Mr. Jordan? All right, we'll start there. This is getting real close to the end. I want to be a full-time stay-at-home Poké collector. Work-life balance. What's that? Right. Well, a lot of people complain that we don't have enough work-life balance, but I always find that complaint kind of I always find it kind of interesting because if you compare how many hours we work compared to like how much our grandparents, great-grandparents, and beyond, how much they worked, life has really only gotten dramatically better for everyone over time. Like before, there was a point when everyone was basically a farmer and you just worked all the time to get food and to, try to save your livestock from harsh weather or whatever plague, famine was going through. And it was pretty much 24/7 work, you know what I mean? Now you can clock in and clock out after 8 or 9 hours of work and just do whatever you want. And then there's so much to do now and it's so accessible. So you got more toys today than we've ever had and more free time than we've ever had. All right, Jordan also wants 4 Evo Skies. Is that your signature on the poker card? That's my signature. That's the signature card. 1, 2, 3, 4. What advice do you have on selling cards? So my advice would be probably you'll want to start building up an eBay account. eBay is the main website that people use. So you'll want to sell some cheap cards over there so that you can start creating a sort of like feedback for yourself if you don't already have that. All right, Jordan, one cold live custom. He says, donate the hollows. All right, cool. Oh. Also, it might be a good idea to learn other places to sell your cards other than just eBay. But on eBay, you're going to want some kind of cheap card that you can sell over and over again in order to build that feedback up, because the feedback's very important on eBay. You're not going to, it's going to be harder for you to sell anything expensive if you don't have some feedback. Okay, let's see. We have Scroll of the Flying Dragon and Glaceon. Oops. There we go. Yeah, we have Pokestan Marketplace, by the way. That is a Discord server that we made up. And it's a little community where you can buy and sell cards. Here's Vaporeon. Look at this Vaporeon. What about the pricing? You just have to go look up the prices, mister. It surprises me how few people know how to price their own cards, but it's not like the prices are hidden out there. Just go look up sold prices and current prices for cards. Go, you have to go look around. People will pop into the stream and be like, hey, what's my card worth? Hey, go do like 10 minutes of research. I'm streaming. That's a very common question. How much is my card worth? I don't know. Have you tried searching the keyword for your card for like even 2 seconds? A lot of people, I guess not. Jordan Nativa Dodd, he said, donate the hollows. I think this was a nice round, Jordan, because you picked up a lovely Vaporeon full art. Look at that. Nice. And Survivor, Shiny Survivor from your live custom. That's a cold pull, but it's still actually kind of okay. All right, here we are. I lost $120 in fees thanks to Phoebe. All right, and that's why, that was one of the reasons why we opened up the Pokestan Marketplace, because we do have a fee. There's a $6 subscribe fee, and that can be much cheaper than selling on eBay, because on eBay, they're going to take a percentage of the card you sell, whereas in Pokestan Marketplace, it's a one-time monthly payment of $6. So if in a month, if you sell like 2 $100 cards, you've already saved a lot of money. Next up, we got Mr. Hyun Kim. He says 3 in the pack break and 3 live customs. All right. 1, 2, and 3. James says it's a market. All right. Those are pretty cold, man. 3 in the pack break, 3 live customs. I think that fills the pack break out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's go grab 1, 2, 3. That means there'll be 1 spot left. Mr. Hyun. Boop. Doot. 2 and 3. All right, very nice. Please remember to check my bag for a Flareon when you can. Let's go grab that. Mike, straight to the Shadow Realm. See what you got in your bag here. We've got We're looking for that Flareon poker card. We got some hollows here. Wow, you got a lot of cards in here, man. Very nice. Oh, yeah, you still got these. There's Mr. Mime. Oh, you do got Flareon. How nice. And Venomoth. Here's Persian. You got 2 Flareons. You're out of control. You got Sister Mont Blanc. Ooh. Wow, man, you've gone really deep. I appreciate it. All right, yeah, you got 2 Flareons. Mister, you going to do Attack on Titan again? I have not reordered Attack on Titan. The ones I had were simply a gift. And I looked them up, and they're extremely expensive. So I've not restocked them because of the unusually high price. Oops. So we'll put them here in case we need to locate them again. eBay's the most consistent. Yeah, eBay's consistent. It's also a very large marketplace. So here we are. Sorry about your cold live customs, Mr. Hune Kim. eBay offers a lot of people to look at your stuff. You know what I mean? And that's why they get away with such a large fee. All right, very cool. Now we got Super Dan Kiwi, and he says, I can't wait for my waifus. Please ship both my slabs and my bag. Sounds good. So let me go ahead and get your label. Oh, looks like we're going to go ahead and look up your address real fast. All right, give me a minute. I see you have an address that begins with 63. When it comes to your email, it looks like you have some sort of I see. You got a Twitch thing going on. I have no way to get you your tracking number. That means, unfortunately, I'm pretty sure if I put this in, it would not send you the tracking. All right, but I can see you verified the address. Very good. And let me get you your label printed. Here we are. And print. All right, very nice. And now we need Super Dan Kiwi's bag. Here it is. Did you mention you had slabs? Let me see what you said. Please ship both my slabs. No problem, man. All right, we'll put that over there. Whew. Next up, we got Mr. Sunfan. He wants Into the Pack Break. That's spot number 10. All right. That's full. He says he would also like 3 lives. Can I use my 4 express grading? Can you pick them for me? Thanks. All right, sounds good. So let's check out your 3 lives. 1, oh look, 2, and 3. Very good. See what's happening here. Very nice. I've gotten nice cards. Just can't get all the evolutions. Mister, don't restock the old Attack on Titan set. They're expensive now, but there's a new set coming up this year. Ah, there we go. That's what we'll do. 35 SM82. Okay. And okay. So you will end up with Volcarona from Cosmic Eclipse and Shining Lugia. Ooh, beautiful. Mr. Sunfan, here you go. Sweet. Very nice. Nice pulls, man. Now, what else? You said you wanted to use your 4 express grades. I say we do this pack break, and then we take a look at what cards you have. Maybe you'll get the holo out of here, okay? The shelter slab is fixed. Just noticed that. That's right. Look at that. All right. Give me a minute. All right, very good. So we got, oh, let's flip them over. We got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Very nice. Snip the shoulder slab. You got it, mister. What if we convince mister there's actually 3 L's in the shoulder name? Oh my God. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Doot. All right. What's that Neo doing? What is it doing? Waiting to get opened. Mister, pick me, okay? Do we bid for shelter? I don't know what to do with the shelter. The shelter card is really a flipped around red deck card with my signature on it. That's what it really is. There we go. All right, can I get a number from the audience? Oh, the Neo is awaiting its doom. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on, pick them all up. There we go. Very good. All right, so that's been decided, and let's get this sneaked. Sneep. Oh, what's this? That's not facing the correct way. Very interesting. These are fake. Oh, that's a fake pack, everyone. Bro, that's a fake pack. Wow. Oh my God. I got to find out who sold these. Oh my God. I can't believe it. You wouldn't even know until you opened it. I'll show you guys. Take a look. You can tell by the coloration and the matting on the card. Unbelievable. Well, that's me losing quite a bit of money on that pack, guys. Beautiful. Isn't that unbelievable? I'm telling you, there's so many fakers and counterfeiters out there. And that's because there's so much money to make counterfeiting. Like whoever sold this got away with it is what happened. We gotta start making it a rule. The community's got to start making it a rule to slice these packs like I do. That's crazy. This reminds me of PokeRev too. PokeRev had some fake ones from the Neo Genesis, didn't he? Remember, PokeRev had his fake Neo Genesis box. Well, this is more of them. Unbelievable. The problem is, I might have had that booster pack for a long time, so I don't actually know whose it is. So I can't go after the seller either. My God. Maybe I'll start marking down the seller when a order comes in. All right, let's get another one. I'm scared the next one's going to be bad. Let's see. I don't know how many I had. I don't know how many of those I had that could be bad, actually, but let's see. My God. Actually, I might know who it is. Hold on. So here's the next one. Let's test it. Give me a minute. They're all fake. Oh, I think I do know who this is because it's going to be part of the same group. Oh my God. Dude, people are scum. He probably opened it himself and found out it was fake. And then he decided he would resell it to me. Let's test this one. This one might be authentic, actually. One of the signs, actually, these look a little more worn. They have a few more scuff marks on them. Okay, this one's authentic, actually. This one right here is authentic. I can actually tell right away. These other two are fake, dude. Dude. Yeah, look at the crimping here. You can tell it's been resealed. My God, man. So I believe I know who sold that to me, and I'm going to contest it. And we'll see what happens. Pack looks legit, even for fake ones. Yes, so the only thing I can say is it has a few extra scuff marks than usual. So that's the only thing I would note, is that it's a little more worn out than you would hope for. But that actually happens with authentic packs. So you can get an authentic pack where it looks a little more scuffed up. It's just, you know, because they're like 20 years old. I guess I will try to contest this. I don't actually know what will happen. I better save the evidence. Now that one's real. You can tell that one's real. The moment I snipped it, I'm like, oh, good. The sad part is I thought I would have more of these for you guys. I might not, because we might only get one pack break in then. Let me just double check. So that is one of my risks with these vintage packs. And, you know, it's funny because what I find interesting about that is if I just stuck to modern, I'm never going to run into this problem. And, you know, you think you're making money on vintage until you open up. That was 3 fake ones. So, gosh, what's that? That's going to cost me like maybe about $700 is what was just lost. Of course, I'm going to contest it with the person I bought it from because I think those were recently purchased. Let me check this over here real fast because I might have another one. Give me a minute. All right. I believe that means that's the only Neo Genesis pack that I had. So we will not have any more Neo Genesis after that. I do have other packs though. I've got Gym Heroes and I've got Neo 2. Yeah, we'll have to do a little battle online to get our money back. The seller knew they were fake. The seller probably opened one and found out they were fake, and then he probably got rid of the rest. That's my guess. You always say vintage is better, though. Vintage is better in the sense that they're done printing it. But for me, you know, taking the risk on the vintage for you guys is not better for me. All right, here we are. You ready? Let's see. Yeah, these are nice and clean. These are authentic. You can tell. You can tell. That's sad, man. If they were G.I. Joe, it would have been better. Counterfeiting, man. Counterfeiting's making somebody a lot of money, and it's not right. You got to get rid of those counterfeiters. I'm not sure all the packs came from the same seller because the crimps are off on the top and the bottom. They don't look so glossy. No, these are it. Oh, you're saying they look legit because they aren't so glossy. So we have Matthew Fowler. You ready? Here we go. Unbelievable, man. Oh, look, right off the bat, he got a trainer card. So he's going to get the empty booster. We're going to have to save that clip for Mr. Here, we're going to save that clip. There we go. All right, now Matthew Fowler. That'll make a good clip, but not a $700 clip. Let's see. Dude, that's unbelievable. That's why you should always sneak vintage packs and never open them by hand. Well, people do that to resell them. So there's a financial incentive for them to protect the pack and sell it as if it was like fresh. You know what I mean? And I get that. The problem is you're basically just giving the counterfeiter something to work with when you do that. And so you really should not, but people are going to keep doing it is my perspective. So you're going, no matter what, you're going to continue to have that risk if you're buying vintage packs. Dude, that's so gross. At least it's not like what happened with Mr. PokeRev. He lost a whole box of these. You're right. Like he opened the box and the whole box was fake. And when I saw that, I was like, man, I'm done buying vintage. No more vintage boxes for me. How much to TCC grade the fakes? No, we'll never do that. That would be very bad. Okay, we've got William Henry. He says grade them. No, that's a bad idea. We're not gonna encapsulate any fake ones. Oh, look, is Mantine for William Henry. Crazy, man. Bought some resealed stuff once, made me want to cry. I'm calling Rattle. He will find them. Yeah, they're basically thieves. Damn, I was going to buy a G.I. Joe pack in honor of Mr. being real, but it's not on the menu. Well, it's my loss. That's what you guys are buying. When you guys buy into a pack break, you're getting a guarantee that it's authentic. So when it's not authentic, it's my loss. And so, you know, any profit you think I'm making has to pay for any fake packs we run into. So that was, how many fake packs was that? At least 3 of them, right? Was it 3 or was it 4? That was 3 fake packs. So, and that's my loss. Here's another Matthew Fowler. I should have kept your bag out, Matthew. Let's see what we got. He's getting so rich. Oh, it's Slowpoke. Mr. Slowpoke. Let's get you into Matthew Fowler's bag. Yeah, there were 3 of them and they were all together. So I might actually be able to track that down. Because I don't actually buy a lot of Neo Genesis. All right. What else we got? It's Mr. Sergio. And that's why we pay extra for packs and people don't understand. We've got, oh, Cedra. Yeah, unsearched, unweighed packs. You don't have to worry about dealing with fakes. What do we got here? Boop. Oh, it's the band Miltank card. So this is Moo Moo Milk featuring one beautiful nipple. And they changed that for the English version of the card. So the English version of the card shows a table with like jugs of Moo Moo Milk on it. But this one, you got like this weird chopped up cow and Centred sucking from the teat. Very strange. That's a band trainer. I don't know how much it goes for, but I believe it's a popular card. What's the price for the next one? Because I sent money for this pack break. So if we went ahead and did a Neo 2 pack break, it will probably be like $31. We got a Neo 2 pack break we could do. All right, next up we've got boop, Bobby Toledo. Mr. Bobby. He pulls. Yeah, that's a pretty good pull out of the common uncommons. Horsey. All right, Bobby Toledo. Ooh. Utter Gang. I believe there's also an arcade machine that is also banned. It's not in the English set. All right, Mr. Hyun Kim again, and he pulls. I'm trying to remember, he had 3, right? Dude, it's Centret. All right, very nice. Next pack we have boop, Sunfan. At least put a fake Lugia in the fake packs. I know, right? Come on, man. Oddish. So that was for our friend Mr. Sunfan. You know how I really feel sorry for? I feel sorry for people who don't know it was fake and don't know how to fight it. Why do they even bother to put the fake Pokies in and not just bulk? It kind of makes sense, James. If you don't make it obvious that the pack is fake, it could result in the person who's opening them not fighting you sooner. You know what I mean? So like if you only put energy cards in, the person who bought them from you is going to immediately know they've been tricked. And then they can try to do, you know, they can try to fight the transaction online, right? Because that's what you're supposed to do when you've been given fake product. So they can go online and fight it. Well, if the product looks authentic, they actually might not be knowledgeable enough about the cards to go, oh, these are fake. So they hold on to it instead, and the person who sold the fakes gets away with it. You know what I mean? Yeah, they don't want them to try and return them. Here's Sergio again. Whoop. Oh, that's a rare Sneasel. That's a star down in the bottom right-hand corner. Very cool, man. I forgot that was how these packs worked. Really nice. That's a high dollar fake operation. It costs a lot of money to make cards look that good, even if they don't pass RIP test. Yeah, I mean, well, if you're going to make fakes, you might as well make fakes of really expensive cards, right? And they targeted cards that were expensive enough that they could make good money, but not so expensive that they weren't like base set first edition, which, you know, that's what you would expect the counterfeiters to target. So you don't expect the Japanese cards to be targeted as much. And Mr. Hyun Kim, wow, dude. Oh, pulling holographic Ampharos. He's got big swirl on the side. Very nice. All right. That's a great pull. Now, Mr. Sun Fan, we still have to go ahead and open up. We have to go ahead and send 4 of his cards out express. So the next pack break, we'll go ahead and make it this Neo 2 pack. That is also from the Neo series. It has Umbreon and Espeon Hollow in it. I'm going to change the price, though, to $31 per pack. And we're going to say Neo 2. Okay, cool. Now, let's pick out your gradable cards. Oh, you got a shadowless. It's pretty cool. Okay. What is the music you have playing in the background? I don't know the particular song that's playing, but this is music by C418. He's got some albums he released that are not just Minecraft music, and so that's where this music comes from. Okay, let's grab this real fast. Oh my gosh, you got Suicune. 4 express grades? You had 4 of them, huh? All right. Yeah, probably express grade the Gordy, right? You're right. You did have 4 express grades according to this bag. Let's see what we got here. Here is a character secret rare. He'd probably be prioritized. Yeah, she's pretty good. The Aroma Lady. Here is an Espeon. Here is another character secret rare. It's a bit off center. Oh, I like that a lot. Oh, we're probably going to grade that one. Oh my God. There we go. You got some big hitters. Shauna. I don't feel like we need Shauna at this point. That's first edition, but it's a non-holo. Oh, you got 2 of the Mimikyus. And here's Bay. Boo Boo Clap. All right, let's put these back in here. Waifu. Those are them. Let's see what we got. So definitely the Glaceon, the Gloria, and, you know, I'm going to make it these 2 over here. Now, these are ones you might pick between. These are all okay. The Suicune's pretty cool, actually. Aroma Lady's decent. Yes. Oops. Maybe we'll put it in this bag, actually. I like that this bag is a lot smaller. Easier to handle. Grade all of them. Do you have any live grading chances in the live customs? That would be cool. How do you guys feel about that? Would you want a live grading chance in the live customs rather than just express? What set is Gloria from? Mr. James, she's from VMAX Climax. I technically have, well, no, I don't have a box of VMAX Climax. I'm lying. I have 10 packs of VMAX Climax if you want to try. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll set this over here. But probably not, because we'll just wait for more sealed product to come in. I should have bought some VMAX Climax. Yes, we have more coming in. Here we are. Don't bother, James, okay? Wait for the product to come in. We put Sonic Welder in your card room. There's no room in the card room for that. I wish there was. All right, there we go. Wow, look at these great pulls, everyone. Wouldn't you like to have these? Wow. Okay. MF has 2 CSR Mimikyus. There we go. Sweet. Beautiful. Great pulls, Mr. Sunfan. All right. After that, we have Gregory Powers for my Slab Away Blue Eyes Dragon Mister. It's Gregory. Oh, right. Okay, sounds good. Gregory Powers, Slab Away. Sorry about that, guys. That took a long time. We did the pack break. We ran into those fakes, and then we needed to help Sunfan. So you said 20 bucks, right? Yes. Gregory Powers, 20 bucks. There you go. You're updated. Mark Martinez. He wants 2 live customs, 2 Merlin stickers. You got it. Mark Martinez. What's up, Mark Martinez? 1 and... Oh, look at all this. So Mark Martinez, all 3 of these are yours. That was the hit. All right. Very good, man. What's up, Luke? GoFundMe took $9 million from the trucker convoy. Yeah, I heard about that. They decided it was an illegal occupation, which is really outrageous because GoFundMe helped with fundraising for the CHOP zone or whatever in Washington State in America, and that was an illegal occupation too. So it's obvious that they are a political organization and they support one side and they block donations to the other side. Okay, Mark, let's go get you 2 stickers. Sweet. What do we got? Here we are. Mark says, yes, that's messed up. Aha. It's a gem badge. Hey, there's Mew and Eevee. Wow, so no holographics in this pack, but actually the Mew sticker and the Eevee sticker are pretty neat. You'll notice they're like a pop-up sticker. What's the CHOP one? They helped fund it in Washington. I haven't heard of it. So it's real simple. In Washington State, there was an area called like the Chaz Zone or CHOP Zone or something like that, where basically the rioters and protesters were able to push the cops completely out of the area. And so it was an area that was basically just under the control of the people there. And there were people who were robbed like crazy. One guy got killed, and the cops just couldn't get in, and emergency vehicles couldn't get in because it was just occupied by the protesters. And, you know, when they were raising funds for that on GoFundMe, GoFundMe didn't say, sorry, that's an illegal occupation. But now that the truckers, and they're conservative, of course, the truckers, now that they're doing that very peacefully in Canada, they won't support it. So they'll take away $9 million from that. So obviously it's a political move, and it's not very good, is it? All right, here we are. I don't know how many people died during the CHOP occupation. Oh, ditto. Oh, my God. No hollows in these beautiful packs, but you did very good on the live customs, picking up those Pikachus and the Unagaba Pikachu as well. These are actually pretty expensive, and this is not super pricey, but that one has some value as well. That's for Mr. Mark Martinez. All right, Mark, let's find your bag. They should just use Venmo. Yeah, something. I don't know, man. It just kind of shows you that we have a technology oligopoly going on in our country, and that we have to break that up. We have to have competing services rise up that allow the other side to speak, the other side to have political power, the other side to have the ability to organize. And you have leftist tech organizations saying, we don't support you. We're going to block you, actually. We're going to make it harder for you to voice your opinion because we don't agree with it. And in my opinion, it all kind of goes hand in hand with the strategy from the left to shut you down from being able to speak your mind and have your opinions. It kind of makes sense. Like, I can see why they would do it, but you wouldn't think that it would happen in a first world country where freedom of speech is protected. But basically, it's like a type of political warfare where it's like, well, you're not even going to get to play. We're just going to take away your ability to play. Just use Bitcoin. That was the whole purpose of it. Is it possible to see what's in my sandwich bag, mister? What's up, Devin Taylor? Devin, there's a really long wait line. Let me take care of these guys, okay? We got 2 orders for Eric Lovato, and it is 2 live customs. You ready? They straight up executed a guy, made them panic when they flashed guns and tried the door handles of the car. Then they chased and shot him. But Chaz is good somehow. All right, we got 1. Yeah, Chaz had some pretty serious problems, but that's kind of what you would expect when, you know, there's no, I don't know, when there's no actual police force, I guess. There's Eric Lovato. There was like a father who lost his son because he got killed in the Chaz zone. And yeah, it didn't turn out too well, is what I heard. I don't know every detail. I was a little busy at that time. Here's Potion. I try to watch all the news. I like to watch the news. All right. They're like these guys walking around with guns. It's funny because it's like, hey, we're going to get rid of the cops. But then people start breaking the law like crazy. So what happens? Well, now you got civilians walking around with guns. Well, that's just the cops all over again. You know what I mean? Jacob Underwood, 2 spots in the large and 3 live customs. You got it. Here we are, Jacob Underwood. Not this large, the Sublist. I'm such a goof. There we go. The police killed more protesters with the rubber bullets in the protest than people died in the Chaz. News is better on YouTube. Good to catch up that way. All right, so you need 3 live customs. You got it. How's the box break looking? It's looking pretty good. We got 1, 2, and 3. Oh, man, that's a cold round, Mr. Jacob Underwood. All right, let's find your bag, Mr. Jacob. The group got 2.2 Bitcoin donated to them today. Wow. They say war in Russia could happen today. Russia has 70% of what they need to invade. Man. All right, let's see. How you die from a rubber bullet? Well, a rubber bullet could kill you, actually. It's just blunt force, right? Mr. Jacob. Did you know our nose is constantly in our eyesight and we are just too used to it that we don't notice it? Wow. Whew. All right, let's see what's next. Stephen Demas. Stephen Demas says 3 packs of Data Live. All right. 1, 2, 3. I have 70% of what I need to stay awake every day. Oh my God. Stephen Demas. Stephen, we pull. Kurumi. Here's enjoying the amusement park. And transfer student Kurumi. All right, that's for Stephen Demas. Can you do ASMR of card opening? Good question. I'll hire Quip to do it. Mr. Stephen. Stephen Demas. I'm back, he says. All right, let's go looking. You ever go to the shooting range? Oh, all the time. No, not really. I've been to the shooting range, but I really don't have time for that. Cat purr ASMR. Oh my God. I'm setting it up right now, mister. I got cats. Let's see. Nope, not in here. Maybe up here. Simon, Shahir, Stephen Demas. Boop. I guess depends where it hits you or just very unlucky. Next up, we got Mario Quintana. He says, One Evolving Skies, if I order shipping, do you ship out my graded cards with my bag, mister? I sure do, Mr. Mario Quintana. All right, Mario Quintana, huh? Let's see. One Evolving Skies. All right. Gyarados. Almost 40,000 subs. Everyone sub for a free Charizard. We're pretty close. Let's see if we can find Mario Quintana quickly, huh? How's it going, Casey? Let's see. Who's this? Oh, that's Justin. All right. Oh, here it is. Mario Quintana. All right. You got a little fat bag over here. How many cards you got? I got so many cards, mister. Next up, we got Ruben Aguilar. And he says, One Hidden Fates. You got it, Mr. Ruben. Let's see. One Hidden Fates. We got a Hidden Fates. It looks like we need to open up a new tin. Not even at 100 likes. Shake my head. I agree. What the heck? Pass this over here. Can I buy into that Neo Destiny break, mister? Says Casey Fjelsted. I'm afraid not, Mr. Casey. That's what we said yesterday. You have a better chance of pulling a Zard if you become a member. All right, here we are. Ruben. What? I don't know if that's true. I feel like all the new guys sniped the new ones. Or sniped the Charizards. What's your best-selling pack? Ooh. Good question. I mean, over the course of the entire history of the channel, definitely XY Evolutions. Ruben Aguilar. I believe your bag's over here. Ruben, that was a cold pack. Here we are, Ruben. Oh, man, I don't know if there's room. I guess we'll place it in the middle here. Your best-selling Japanese pack. Good question. Next up, we got Hobby Heads. He says 3 packs of Showdown. All right. 3 packs of Showdown. And 1 pack of Blue Sky Stream. Let's see what we got. Sleep. Have you opened vintage packs? I've opened quite a few vintage packs. Okay, Mr. Hobby Heads, let's see what we got. That's a cool one. Here's Science Showdown. We have Krillin. How do you sleep, mister? Oh, man, I need lots more sleep. Here's Sun Gohan. And SS Broly. How close to 40K? How close to 40K? Super close. That's for Hobby Heads. Bag's getting thick. Hobby Heads, is that your regular name? I don't know if I recognize the name Hobby Heads. Mr. Need more sexy dreams than nightmares. I agree. My name's under Julian Larry. Okay. Let's go looking for it. And we're changing it over to hobby heads. Here we are. Sweet. All right, very nice. Is the charity card gone? No, still around. Let's see. The charity card is down to $810. You can make a donation to it to bring it closer to the end. David Golbiowski says, I have a D-bag, thanks. He needs a Marvel Japanese. Oh, we haven't opened one of those in a while. Where did the Marvel cards go? All right, here we are. He says, a chilling rain. He says, Science Showdown. And a random Yu-Gi-Oh card. Okay, let me grab it. All right, what do we got? We've got, oh, dual avatar fists. Mr. Yuhi. Sneap. What are the hits in Marvel? I imagine there's some really nice hits in here, but actually we haven't opened a lot of them, so I don't know. I'm pretty sure there'll be like a signature full art Venom card, though, if I had to guess. What do we got? Captain America and Thor. That's for David Golbiowski. Let's see the other packs. Here's Shaman. And we got Sun Goten and Hip Battlefield Manipulator. Sweet. Very nice. No signatures for Marvel. Gold stamped cards. Oh, okay. So we got gold stamped cards, everyone. David, let's find your bag, David. All right. Daniel. Ah, here we are. He's the strongest, Mr. You get new Yu-Gi-Oh! I heard rare Dark Magician. I don't know, man. That reminds me of the Ghost Rare set that came out not too long ago. And I'm not a big fan of those. You know why? Because once the hit has been pulled, nobody wants to open up any more of those boxes. So I have a real problem with that. Next up, we have Robert Wright. He says, can I get 2 poker cards? You got it, Mr. Robert Wright. One and 2. What time is it? Is it 118 minutes in? What's the rarest card in XY Evolutions? Definitely the holographic Charizard when he grades 10. Well, that would be like a combination of rare and desirable. Here's, oh, Nidoking and Nidorina. Very nice. That's for Robert Wright. Let's find your bag. Let's see. Ruben, Ryan, Richard, Robert, Ryan, Ross, Ramiro, Slab Stacks. No, that's right. They fell over. I ended up just constantly buying those Ghost Rare Raw because they're basically impossible to pull. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that extremely rare cards because people just want that card, and then once it's pulled, they don't want any more of the booster packs. They go, nope, now you're going to have to get more booster packs or we won't open them. And so I find that that's a really big issue. Let's see. I mean, maybe if there were a lot of other very valuable cards in this set at the same time. Robert Wright, did you have a bag? I didn't think to ask, actually. All right. So I tell you what. Wait, he should have one more. There's one more box. Rick, Robert Brown, Ray, Robin, Rateb, Raul, Robert Anthony, Richard Brown. Okay, we're going to create a new bag for him. Can you open boosters, driver's license, and real gift cards? What? All right, 1 and 2. We're going to create a new bag for him for the moment. All right, here we are. How are you going to find his mom if Mr. doesn't reveal his address? Mom. Robert. Right. All right, very good. Mr. Cheese, he wants 1 live. Ooh, you got EV Max. I had a dream that PSA went out of business. Why are you sleeving the energies? Well, the energies are being used to protect the poker cards in between and to give the bag some thickness. You know what I mean? Logan Klein. He says, pay off the dark rye slab. All right. Who's this? Logan Klein. Mr. Logan. Here it is. All right, cool, man. Let me go find it. That's fine. Oh, I found it. Very nice. Hey, this is a cool card, man. What's that noise, mister? I'm scared. All right. All right, Mr. Logan. Sweet. Simon says, are the emotes necessary? They're so important. Do you have any Bulbasaur slabs? Do I have any Bulbasaur slabs? I've got all the Bulbasaur slabs just for you. David Fillardo says 1 spot in the pack break. So here's the deal. This pack break is $31. I can put you in there if you want to jump in, and then I would owe you $3, okay? It turned out we didn't have any more of the Neo cards. Give me a minute. My eyesight's gone blurry a little bit. Out of a portion of my eye. I gotta know what the heck this is all about. It's driving me nuts. I had that really bad headache the last 2 days. Could it be related, you think? Don't turn into a pirate. It doesn't matter which eye I look out of. It's the same blur. And it's like a circle. You okay, mister? Well, I feel fine, but my eye is like... let me show you. So when I'm looking, I'm seeing this big ring like this. So there's like a ring, and the ring is super blurry, and I can't read anything that touches the line. Probably Omicron. Oh my God. You got COVID? Have you been watching lots of TV and using electronic devices? Oh, I don't know. Probably just 100% of my time. Could it be a migraine? It could be a migraine. So it says seeing wavy lines or spots. I've got this right here. I'm seeing a wavy line, and the wavy line is in a circle. I suffer migraines, and when I start to get one, I start going blind in one eye, and I can't see the center of my vision. Definitely Ligma. Let me look up a migraine eye issue. Huh. Mister, it will go away soon, says D's Nuts. Yeah, I don't feel bad. I don't have any like chest pain or anything crazy like that, so crazy. I guess I'll keep going. I don't know. What do you guys think? We wrap up early tonight, or I go for the whole time? Dr. Google to the rescue. You know, it wasn't really that bad at the start, but it's actually getting increasingly hard to read what I'm looking at. So let's see. David Fullerdo, Robert Wright. Now we refresh. We will no longer surrender this country to the false sound of globalism. False soul. Tell you guys what, you guys stop putting in orders for now, okay? No more orders. And I'm going to wait and see if my vision kind of clears up. Stare at something further away and it should get better. Yeah, maybe. I don't know if I could do that. I can't do that for like 10 minutes in the middle. It's called a silent migraine, mister. I get them. Oh, my God. Call no more orders. Yeah, well, I'm going to call no more orders for now. If the eyesight is clearing up, like if it's getting better, we'll keep going. But other than that, we'll consider this the stop for now. So I just refreshed. Mr. Robert Wright is the last order of the night for now. And let's see how it goes from here. So we have Mr. Cheese orders a live custom. Take a rest. I probably need to take a rest. We got a shopping center. You need to check your blood pressure. It could be hypertension headache caused by high blood pressure. I doubt it's high blood pressure, actually. Here's shopping center. We got Logan Klein. Oh, we might have already done that, Cheese. Logan Klein just paid off his slab. David Fullerdo. Right, we'd already done that. I'm sorry. So Yu-Gi-Oh! Card Shop says, hey, mister, I'm back. So actually, I apologize to whoever's next in the live customs, but we had already done this for Cheese. Make sure you're hydrated. I'm confident on all those things. I don't have any pain or anything like that, so it's like this line and it's all blurry. I can't see anything around it. I get a big circle that takes up my whole vision and like moves across my eyes, stays for like 10 to 15 minutes, gives me anxiety every time. It's kind of like that. Yeah, it's kind of like a circle, and it's both eyeballs. It's not one eyeball. I'm like blinking. Crazy. Did you eat wild mushrooms? Mister, you need more bacon. Next up, we got Patrick Strader. He says, give me the Raichu slab. All right, Patrick Strader. Mister, no more sodas. Is probably related to that headache I had for 2 days. I really wasn't kidding about that headache. It was a very, very strong headache. It was like in the back of my head, and it just wouldn't go away. I took painkillers, It only just went away, like in the second half of today, it went away. Okay, so Blake Neal wanted into the pack break, but he says refund if sold out. Blake Neal, I'm going to go through with that refund because we did sell out of Neo Genesis, okay? Glass of whiskey will fix it. Yeah, it's like a wavy line. All right, next up we have Blake Neal. He says 2 poker cards. You got it, Mr. Blake? I had a lightning-like streak in the corner of my eye, and I felt like I couldn't see it, and it stressed me out. Google ocular migraine. Mister, use $3 to the charity slab. Oh, why? Thank you, mister. Here we go. 1 and 2. Let's see. Oh, to the charity bird. Take my eyes if you need, okay? My old man has diabetes. I don't think I have diabetes. Yeah, this came on very suddenly. 8:07. And very wild. It came on after 2 straight days of a very strong headache. It was probably a migraine headache. It's a lack of rest and looking at screens too long. Got to get some blue light glasses. Remember when there was something wrong and you had no idea what it could be until you saw a doctor? Oh, it's Typhlosion. Very nice. So that's for Blake Neal. Mr. Blake. Yeah, we might have a short stream tonight. Too much screens, blue light filter. Could be screens. Of course, this doesn't normally happen. Pretty rare for this. Mister, you sound raspy. You need water. I always sound raspy. What are you talking about? Go lay down. All right, I'm laying down. Laying down the law. Here we are. Drink some water and go to sleep. I got all the shipping to do, guys. Okay, next up we got Kip F. Can I pay you to send my Tara back through Express and change the label to reflect that she's a full art? Now, you don't have to pay me to do that. We will go ahead and reslab it for you, Mr. Kip F. I will write you down for $45 for now. Be nice if it just cleared up, wouldn't it? Because then we'd just keep going. So Kip F, we will reslab that slab. We have Mr. Mohammed Abdel. Oh, I'm sorry. I just clicked on it. Work can wait. Your health isn't worth any amount of money. Well, let me finish up these orders because there's not a lot of them, actually. So Mohammed Abdel Majed says, can I have 6 King's Courts? All right. What kind of painkiller you use for the headache? I used an ibuprofen once today and once yesterday. So I really did not take very much painkiller. All right, another King's Court. All right. Yeah, I probably will just go away if I don't look at anything for a while. I mean, if it's a headache anyways, it'll go away just because the headache will eventually clear itself up. Here we are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 4 brothers Yugi. Are you looking down a lot? You should try lowering your chair. Not really. I mean, I guess I look at the screen. Also, shipping, please. Thank you. I have a bag. He then has another order where he says 2 more King's Court. All right, 2 more King's Court. All right, very nice. Also sealed. Okay, these 2 will be sealed. Take a 15-minute break. Yeah, maybe I'll take a little 15-minute break or something. Oops. Caffeine is actually good for headaches. It's found in a lot of headache medicines. Really? Wow, I'll just go drink a bunch of caffeine. Sleep. Painkillers are useless and harmful to the body. You should cut them out. I like painkillers. I don't know what you're talking about, man. Ibuprofen's a lifesaver sometimes. We have White Rose Cloister. Yeah, it's definitely getting larger. So there is a large blurry part of my eye I cannot see out of. Here's Face Card Fusion. Here's Face Card Fusion again. We also have Court of Cards and Hyper Galaxy. Oh my gosh. Mister, can I also have live shipping? All right, we're going to go get you live shipping. Can you get fresh air or sleep? Please take a break. Well, hold on. We're almost done, okay? Let me just wrap these up. No more orders, guys. We're not going to take any more orders. Maybe what I'll do is I'll go take a 15-minute break, and we'll see where I'm at 15 minutes later, okay? How does that sound? You should probably get some rest. Here's Puri Rise Map. Mister needs some Oxy. Oh, my God. In powder form. Here's Utopic Sage. Very nice. Yeah, we're almost done. And Starving Venomy Dragon. If you hear me go, and then you hear a big plop, call the police. No, I'm just kidding. Hope you feel better soon. My bigger fear is that it would be something like a blood clot, which is actually something I've always kind of feared from this job. It's an awful lot of sitting. But I know that blood clots have a chance to form if you sit a lot, but I don't know. It's probably just, it probably is just the headache from the last 2 days, whatever caused that, though. I don't even know what caused that. Mohammed Abdelmajid. Let's see. So you would be in the M box. You should probably get the vaccine. The vaccine will fix it. I knew it. Oxy is straight opioid, no Tylenol. Aw, no more orders. I tell you what, no more orders for now. Let me take a little break, okay? We'll see if it clears up a little bit. No, you know what? No more orders. No more orders. You know why? Because even if it does clear up, I'm just going to go work on shipping, and I'm not going to stare at any more screens for a little while, okay? Yeah, no more staring at screens for the rest of the night. That's my Dr. TCC prescription. We'll be back on tomorrow. It is disappointing. I like to go for a solid, I like to go much longer than this. So we're not going to open as many cards as a result. There we go. So shipping, huh? Let's get that shipping. Looks like we've never shipped you before. Let me go grab your address. Yeah, so weird now. So I told you there was like a blurry line in the form of a circle that I couldn't see. And now anything on the outside of the circle is also blurred. So I can just basically see the center of my vision. Crazy. I've had this happen before when I was like a kid. And I played a lot of sports. I would get sometimes blurry eyesight. I have no clue what's causing it this time. Eye drops. But I do stare at screens basically all day. It's like my job. Actually, you know what? Go to sleep. Hypertension. Yeah, it's probably hypertension. Only happens to me like 3 to 4 times in my life. Are you having a stroke? Do you smell burnt toast? Oh my God, there's burnt toast everywhere. All right, let's see. We got 2 live customs for Eric Lovato. This sounds like hyper stress. Super sugar overdose. No, I haven't had any sugar today at all, actually. All right, Eric, we got 1 and 2. Scraggy, eat some salt, drink some water. I actually did have some salty food today, and I'm not actually thirsty, so I don't know if any of those are solutions. Burnt toast, then you having a stroke. I probably do just need to take a break from staring at all these screens. Actually, is it clearing up right now? It's clearing up. My eyesight's coming back right now. That was it. Whoa, I can actually see it coming back. Whoa, that was crazy. That was it. I can see again. It got really blurry, and now it's starting to clear up right now. Can we keep going? See, Mr. told you it will come back in 15 to 20 minutes. Still call it early. I am going to call it early. I'm not going to stare at any more screens. I think I'll work on the shipping. Yeah, no more orders, guys. Yeah, it's all going away now. Crazy. Next up, we got Nicholas Dalziel. 5 Data Live and 5 Sins. Yeah, no more orders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's all going away because it's all going black. Oh, no. Now, I need to go get a fresh box of the 7 Deadly Sins. Better be safe. Read about silent migraines. I think I will. So it's not even all the way back, but it's like the wavy line is gone. I don't see a big wavy line in my eyes anymore. And the blur is still there, but it's not a very strong blur. I can actually see through it now. Crazy. If you don't go lay down, I'll ban Casey myself. Well, to do that, you'd have to be talking with the wrench. 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't let the improvement fool you. Yeah, better go relax. He was just high. That's right. Can you just keep that card as store credit for the next time I order? Thank you. Sounds good, Mr. Kip, so that'll be a store credit. And we'll get that slab changed to say full art on it. Do you have pets? My cousin's dog hair sometimes get in my eye. Oh, excuse me. You should get those blue light blocking glasses. Tick bite. It's the tick bite. You broke through the blood clot, mister. Yay! Oh my God. It's just going to a different part of my brain now. Hope you feel better. Well, there was no pain. Like, I didn't have a headache. My head was not hurting while this was going on. I didn't have any chest pain. I'm not like starving. I'm not thirsty. So it was just kind of out of the blue. Here's Gil Thunder. Oh, there's Diane. Diane again. Wielder of Gideon. Okay. Here's Gil Thunder. It's the 5G. You never know. And Hauser switching sides. Hauser said, wait a second, you're the bad guys. Maybe good polls makes you feel better. I was crying in bed for you. What? Were you? It's funny, man. Yeah, no, but that does worry me. But it's got to be related to the headaches I had earlier today. What's this? To save spirits, Katori. Ooh. Can you feel your toes? Wiggle them. Yep, I can feel all my toes. What do we got? Here's Yoshino. Crazy, man. It kind of took over a lot of my eyesight there. I could really just see in the center of my eye. All right, we've got... Oh, look, it's swimsuit origami. Why don't you use your standing desk anymore? It's not very good for actually hosting the stream. Stream is much better hosted sitting down. All right, very nice. You got one full art. To save spirits, Katori. Oh. All right, Nicholas Daziel. Let's see. Where did we see your bag last? Ah, I'm getting a headache right now. Oh, yeah. So there's definitely some kind of headache thing going on. There is a headache setting in right now. I can feel it. Excellent. So the headache it's never gone. It's like I never actually recovered from it then. Yeah, there is a headache coming in. Mr. Holden, a quiff. What's a quiff? Wonderful. Man, that's so frustrating. I just want to be free. Robert Wright says, any Lugia slabs? I might actually have a Lugia slab for you, mister. Let's just see real fast. I thought I had a Lugia 10 from Shining Legends. Here it is. So, Robert Wright, you might be interested in this Lugia for slab away. And then now we're just going to do one last refresh to see if there were any straggler orders. And we are We're all done for the night. We're ending early as a result of all this. Could you imagine having the hiccups for like 20 years? Yes, so one last order, Brad Warden, live custom booster. I can't do the live custom booster, but then he also orders a Neo 2 pack break. So I can put you in there, but I can't open the live custom for you. That's Brad Warden. Yeah, I'm feeling that headache come back. Dude, I'm like in a cage of headache right now. Change your diaper, mister. All right, I'm going to go change my diaper. Brad, you've got $20 left over. Bigfoot is blurry. It's not the cameraman's fault. Bigfoot is blurry. Are you trying to get compensation? No, if we want to. All right, guys. Early end of the stream. I'll see you all tomorrow night, and it'll be a nice long stream. I'm sure I'll feel much better. Try ibuprofen and acetaminophen. Have a nice night.